Hey, it's the Lotus 79 on iRacing at Watkins Glen, the classic boot setup. Whew, it's good to be here. I'm a little bit nervous, can't deny that. We'll see how we're going to go. Spear starting 23rd out of a 27 car field. Right in the back, Canducci car number 12. You see him right in there, in the middle of the pack. Let's get it going. Standing start. Looks like we got a couple on the. We got a couple in the pit starts, not on the grid. Adnan in front of us as always.
Green flag.
So we got to be careful on the start because he'll go slow and other people will go fast. But the first corner at Watkins Glen is often trouble. So let's just make sure we survive it. Oh, good. Everybody through cleanly. Very nice. Very nice. Uh-oh. Oh. Come on. Gabriel behind us. This is his first ever Lotus 79 race, so I was a little concerned about that, but he seems to be fairly smart. He's staying back there. He's just hanging out, getting to grips with the car and the track, and, well, I hope so. But, you know, some people, they're having their first race and they're like, hey, I'm going to go to the front. I'm going to see what I can do. But, you know, you want to take it easy at the start. All right. There's Mark in front of us. I always think I'm faster than Mark. Whether or not that's true, I don't know, but I always think it. Of course, we're all getting held up now because it's the first lap, so a lot of traffic. All these cars. Okay, so we started 23 out of 27. I don't even know if those two showed up. I didn't see them in the pits. I thought they were in the pits, but they may not be.
1 minute 52. 952.
Nobody towed so far. Nobody's in the pits at all, so good clean racing by everybody. Now I am thinking, if I try hard, I might be able to get by Mark, but it's awfully early. And if I get by him, I'm going to be behind those three who look like they might have an incident if they're going to keep going three wide in the carousel. So we might just hold off for a little bit, see how this pans out. Oh, Gabriel behind must have spun somewhere. So it's his first race, and unfortunately he's having trouble. It's the first thing you do when you pick up a new car. You're planning to race it for the first time. Oh, no. And I spun because of that guy. I was just going to say, the first thing you do is make sure you can drive around safely without spinning, and then whoop! You know, you see somebody ahead and you want to take evasive action, but then things happen for yourself. Hola. So that, yeah, we were just a second behind Adnan. Now we're 8. So that was tough. But no damage. Ola might have sustained damage. He's now 2 seconds behind Mark. Ola? I don't know. Alright, lap 3. First two are very slow. What do we have? A 52 and a 46? That's crazy. But the temperature today is a bit warm. So we're not going to be having the kinds of speeds that we did before. Uh-oh. Who is it? Oh, somebody's upside down. Never good to be upside down. Now, I don't know what to say our goal is today. Out of 27 cars, we start at 23rd. Oh, people are disconnecting already. We should probably have a goal before the race starts, shouldn't we? We should not wait until Todd's in the pits, so looks like a couple freebies for me.
1 minute 39.043.
I'm trying to calculate where I think good finish would be. Well, a good finish would be anywhere. Just getting to the finish is a good finish. Where do we want to be? $17? Oh, another caution. Somebody else tow? Things are happening. Yeah, Masson Pascal. Yep, there you go. He's disconnected. Oh, he started behind me. I know. Yeah, I remember him. He started behind me and he shot up the middle, and I was a little concerned about that. In between Adnan and the other guy. So it looks like we're making headway on Ola and Mark. We're catching up. And Adnan. We've caught up 3 seconds on Adnan, although Adnan might have been involved in that Masson massacre. Well, if not involved, then caught up in. You know what I mean. Oh, it's somebody else in the pits. What's going on here?
1 minute 38.822.
I remember when I was behind Mark, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to catch up with these guys. Did look a little dangerous. Now things are spread out more, so should be able to. Well, what am I thinking? What are you thinking, Spear? Spear's making plans. Thinking about overtakes. It's crazy. Adnan has got to have damage. He's got to have damage. He's holding everybody up. They got to get by him. Adnan, you should pit. Yeah, Adnan has to pit. We got that big long straight. He's got to know he can't hold anybody back on that big long straight. Pitting won't do much for you though. These cars, the Lotus 79, they oh, Ola's doing it again. The Lotus 79s are very difficult to control. Or to repair, is what I meant.
Still there. Clear.
That was the slowest pass you'll ever see, but I couldn't go through that corner very fast because I was on the inside, and that's not a really good spot to pass, but he was just so slow out of the boot.
1 minute 39.428.
Mark's got to get by Adnan ahead. If he doesn't, he's just not going to go anywhere. Okay. He's trying it. Did he get it? He did not get it. He ducked out, but he didn't get in. got Ola right on me though. I didn't plan on taking Ola back there, but he had trouble coming out of the boot again. Remember, Ola was the one who spun when we spun. So he's had trouble in that corner twice. And I really do think it's the hardest corner in the track. This one coming up right here. I mean, it may not look like it just from what you see, but up a hill on the sharp turn, and there's nothing to keep you from spinning or going into the wall if you go too fast. At least some of these other corners have camber. Okay, we're pulling away from Ola behind, and he's number 16.
1 minute 39.097.
Ideally, I should be going a little faster than I'm going. But it's a warm track. I should be in the, I think I should be in the 38s, which is not particularly a good time, but I think that's the time I should be in. Well, I'm not feeling too comfortable. I'm a little cold today. A little sick. Mark cannot get by Adnan, although it doesn't appear like we're catching up with him, though. So that's not good. I was hoping that it really did appear that Adnan was having a lot of trouble. He was going very slowly. So maybe he's just got some damage which causes trouble in corners from time to time. Maybe he's got some front wing. Yeah, I mean, if the guy in front of him spun or crashed and he might have hit him, he would have some front wing problem, which might slow him down sometimes in corners. Gabriel is keeping up back there. Sort of. He hasn't given up and hasn't completely disappeared, so both good news. Todd's out of the pits. That's surprising.
1 minute 39.027.
You rarely see people come out of the pits in this car. But if he does another lap, he gets another position. But then after that, it's just all of us on this. He's only one. Yeah. So P22, Todd's in P24, so he's only hoping to pass Massa, and then that's the last freebie he's going to get. Sometimes when you're, buried down in the last, and you're in the pits, if you come out, you can get several freebies, but not today. The first two laps appeared to be calm, but then the third and fourth lap, things happened.
Girl, weed him through there.
But then since then, it's
Heads up.
uh-oh. Who is it? Oh, not in this corner. No. Okay. Something happened. Adnan and Mark are side by side. Oh my goodness. Right in front of Todd, too. Todd, go in the pits. Todd's still racing. Mark got by Adnan. I think Adnan had more problems, but boy, they are falling back to Spear, aren't they?
1 minute 39.552. 20 laps to go.
39.5. That's even worse than I said I wanted to go faster. At 39.0, I said I need to go faster. And here I am at 39.5. Get a little boost from Todd.
Right side. Clear.
Thank you, sir. Target acquired. Wait a second, did I say my goal was 17th? No, if I make a belated goal, I should at least remember what it is. Tiny little drift. Dang it. Dang it. The corner's so hard. Ah! Alright, so I lost a couple seconds there. And probably damaged the front wing.
1 minute 40.641.
Hopefully didn't damage the rear wing as well. But it's just that corner's so hard. You're either gonna spin or you're gonna do something wrong and something's gonna happen. So I lost a lot of time to Mark and Adnan. Dang it. You can still see them. That's a good sign. But dang, a lot of these races are really about minimizing mistakes. Later on I'm doing the Formula 1 at Zandvoort. And that's going to be extremely tricky. Those cars have so much power, and Zandvoort has a lot of twisty turns. And a single mistake could be, well, deadly. Robert Simpkins in the pits. Another freebie.
39.35.
So Todd Hurt's making good time. He's only 8 seconds behind us, at 9 seconds after letting us by, after, what was that, 2-3 laps ago, so not too bad. Getting a few freebies. It's not terribly fun just to drive around at the back after getting damaged, just waiting for freebies, but every point counts. We seem to be losing out to Mark and Adnan now. Dang it. They're getting away from us. What could have been? But it ain't over till it's over. Every time through that corner, I'm just, oh my goodness. Robert's disconnected. Todd's got me liking that news. Yeah, I just cannot get faster. You gotta have damage because after burning the fuel, you'd think you'd get faster, and I'm just not getting faster, so. Oh. Mark is pulling away from Adnan now. That's what I said. Mark was faster than Adnan. He just couldn't get by him. Now Adnan has lost the Mark's draft, so there is a chance for us to get up to him. But he is not an easy guy to pass. Check out my video from Barcelona. There's a moment with that now. Which I did make a clip of, but I didn't send it in. Alright, so Steve's back there, 30 seconds behind the leader. We don't need to think about Steve, we need to think about Adnan and Mark. No. We need to think about getting some of these corners right.
1 minute 38.62.
Hey, alright. I imagine that curve on the outside of T1 might be hurting the underside of the car. Of course, that would be the same for everyone. I do try to avoid it because damage is not good. Where's Kenducci? I wish there was an easier way for me to see where people are. Because you lose track of people in the race. If I had a button box, I could probably flip through some dials. That information is available, but it's just hard to get to. And I've only got so many buttons on the wheel, and I don't want to mess with the mouse. And yeah, you're never going to see a driver in a race messing with a mouse while trying to drive. That's not conducive to safety, is it? Yep. That was not the best way to take the corner, but got me through safely. Alright, well, there we go. Another lap down. 38.8. I'm guessing Steve's in the 35s. Ooh, there was another stutter. I've been having some stutters this morning. We had a lot of them. We used to have a lot of them. And I wasn't recording videos at that time because there's too many stutters. But mostly I fixed it. It's hard to track down things that are causing problems and make sure they don't cause problems. Even the program that was doing it had a schedule for when it should work and when it shouldn't, but it wasn't even following its own schedule. I sent them a rather unpleasant email saying, why doesn't your scheduler work? It was for backup software, where the scheduler, it actually worked, but it didn't work the way you'd think it would. The scheduler, it wasn't a scheduler of when the program would run and work. It was a scheduler of when it would update the backups, when it would use the internet for backups. But it would scan my drives at all times. And really, that's what they should be scheduling, the scanning, because the scanning is what hurts your computer when it makes it all busy and... Ugh. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's the scheduling part, not the internet usage part. It's not like I'm on dial-up. So, I don't know. I might be looking for a new backup solution, but once you got something that works, you generally don't want to switch. Well, it doesn't really work that well, does it? Well, I have used it, so. Learn the hard way that you need to back up some of your files. You never know what's going to happen. Alright, so we are holding steady here in P18. That's what we're going to call it, holding steady. Man, did not think I'd be holding steady. I mean, when we were so close to Adnan and Mark earlier. We were able to get that overtake done on Ola. Which I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's going to be our thumbnail that you've already seen. All of my thumbnail options were courtesy of Ola. The synchronized spinning, or the overtake. It appears we're a bit of piggy in the middle here. Faster than the car behind, slower than the cars ahead. Oh, Pablo! Pablo towed in the pits. P6, Pablo. Pablo runs a lot with Canducci, although Canducci was behind him at the start. I'm going to say Rob is probably top 10 right now. He would probably not be showing up on the standings on the video here, though, because it's only the top 5 and people around me. So with Pablo towing, that's going to put us in P17. Well, assuming he can't get out of the pits. Man, Steve has a big lead. Yeah, Pablo's out. But yeah, Steve Bycroft there. He's so fast. He and Gurno always seem to be 1-2. Matt Wood and Nicola, and Sergio there. There's like, 5 guys. You know, if those 5 guys are in the race, they're in the top 5. Yeah, that's how it works. They're crazy fast. And then there's plenty of other fast guys too. This is a good series for really good guys. Because it's fairly clean, pretty clean. It's going to have incidents, especially near the back.
1 minute 38.847.
It's so fun to drive. Alright, so 17, P17. I'm certain that was our goal. I think I said 17 or 18, so if we could just knock on wood. Now Gabriel, who I haven't talked about for a while, he appears to be still back there. He's been lapped, but he's still running. Hopefully he hasn't... he seemed fairly reasonable at the start. Like I said, he held back, didn't do anything crazy, and he might have had a moment or two. Kind of slow, but like a lot of people say, they're just not fast enough to race. I mean, if I went by that strategy, how many of these races would I really get into? But you don't have to be super fast to race any car. Just as long as you're safe, you're not gonna wreck anybody. You're not gonna go around causing trouble. Then you can pretty much race anything you want, anywhere, anytime. Nobody's going to complain.
1 minute 38.834.
So get out there. Come join us in the Lotus 79. It's a lot of fun to drive, but kind of difficult. It is a difficult drive. I'll say, I think I drive some difficult cars. Not as hard as some of these cars. I've seen the Porsche Cup. Well, I can't seem to drive anything with a roof. I'm an open wheel guy. See, Todd's back on our relative, so he's obviously gone in for some more damage repair. Got some freebies, took his damage repair. Saw Pablo tow and quit, so now he's going to go after Pablo's freebie. Alright, so. Of course, that means P14 ahead of Mark is really far ahead, so. Dang, I wish I wouldn't have tapped that wall that one lap. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail. I got 3 options, don't I? A spin, a pass, and a wall. That's what might have been. I was right on those guys and going faster.
1 minute 39.12, and to go.
Three incidence points today. The spin was 2. The off track. So I guess the wall hit wasn't that hard because it was only the 1x for the off track. But the incident points do not reflect the severity of the accident. Many times. Certainly not in open wheelers. Well, any cars. People are always complaining. Sometimes in NASCAR, you get like a little tap and then it's a 4x. So it's not always the higher number of incident points, the worse the infraction was. The worse the damage is. Steve's coming up pretty fast. Alright, let's pay attention to Steve coming up. And your chance to see the race winner. I know, you're here thinking, Spear, you're going to be the race winner. It might not happen today. Although I am thinking I should do some more Indy ovals. Most of my wins come on the Indy ovals. Certainly my last one did. Kansas. That was fun. People are like, you can't pass at Kansas. I'm like, yeah, you can. You can't pass if somebody's defending you the correct way, but people don't always defend the correct way. We'll slow down a lot and let Steve pass because we're not... I could have kept on going.
Clear.
Maybe I should have. Mark that down. If I finish within a second and a half of Adnan or whoever in front of me at the end, remind me to kick myself for letting Steve go by. I had to slow down a lot there. Yeah, often I think about that. Am I slowing down too much to let people go by? And generally I do slow down a lot. Sometimes it does come back to bite me, but not usually. So 7 laps to go here. Todd's pitted again.
1 minute 40.157.
Todd needs to do another lap or 2 to get ahead of Pablo, so he might come back out. Pablo is still P20. Yeah, a lot of broadcasts don't talk about people down in P20 and P21, and they're somebody's trying to get a freebie. But hey, you don't always want to focus on the leaders. Yeah, whenever I'm on a broadcast, they mention my name on the grid. Sometimes they mention it when I'm getting lapped, and they often read it at the end, but not always. Sometimes they just say, and these cars were a lap down. So people in the back generally do not get a lot of airtime. But you need to understand, I mean, there's so many cars, so many battles going on. People want to see a battle. And that's why I was getting excited when I was near Mark and Adna, and I was like, oh man, I was like within 2 seconds, and now I was gaining on him, and then the wall. Ow. Whew. Flags flying today.
1 minute 39.244.
39.2 you can see from, oh, Todd's quit. He's not even going to go after Sergio. But yeah, 39.2 you can see how much time I lost from letting Steve by last lap. Oh, there's Gabriel. P19, we're coming up to lap him. So it looks like he's going to be, yeah, he's 2 laps down now. Nice puffy cloud. I can't wait till summertime. This winter's so long. Why is winter so long? Come on. And why don't more houses come with saunas? I keep thinking, I see saunas that you can buy and you plug into your house. Like, I don't know, I guess you call them saunas. They're just electric. Man, that seems like that would be such a good idea. Massive. Just to have a tiny room in your house where you can get toasty warm. Because sometimes I'll just go and I'll just sit in the shower for as long as I can. A really warm shower. And then as soon as I get out, I'll bundle up with a lot of clothes. And it really retains a lot of heat that way. You know. In the winter, you need a lot of heat. And you get pretty warm if you follow that trick. Long hot shower, followed by lots of clothes and blankets. Like a pig in a blanket. Well, might not have been the best analogy. Alright, Sergio and Martin. P2 and P3. Oh, there's Timu, P4. You guys probably know Timu. You've certainly seen his name before. He helped us a bit. He helped me and Kaduchi work on setups, getting our tire temperatures right and things like that. That was much appreciated. About 5, huh? 4 laps to go.
1 minute 38.629. Coming to 5 to go.
Alright. Like I said, most people are spread out now, so there's a lot less. I don't know what Masson's doing, but there's no reason to keep coming back in and out. People are spread out, so nothing's really happening. Nobody appears to be going off anymore. That's often what you'll get. In the beginning, there's a lot of monkey business. All the cars are together, jostling for position. Then a long stretch where, you know, people are just putting in laps, doing their time. And then near the end, you'll get a little bit more because get near the end. If you're going to make a move, got to make it now. So The freebies may not be over. Either up front or perhaps Mark or Adnan will have some trouble and give it to me right there. Well, I'll say Gabriel. Penna.
1:38.657.
Down 2 laps doesn't seem to have been doing too bad. Why is Masson come out of the pits? Alright. So now I got 2 back markers in front of me. Oh, I got a blue flag. Sergio. Uh-oh, now I'm in trouble. I'm letting Sergio go by very, very soon.
Left side. Clear.
Oh no, 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 no.
2 laps to go. 2 laps to go.
Gabriel is killing me.
Left side. Clear. Good job. Gotta make quick work of these guys are all.
Gabriel. Yeah, see, Gabriel was kind of trapped there. He had me coming on the inside, and I wasn't really coming on the inside, but he didn't know that. And Martin coming on the outside. So he's just like, I don't know what to do, I'll just slow down. But I was getting out of Martin's way. Wasn't making a move on Gabriel there. So, 2 to go. But that was actually pretty good driving from Gabriel. I don't know what happened. He must have had some incidents to be two laps back. Oh, he did say he did have a couple spins earlier, didn't he? But we've really lost Adnan and Mark now. White flag fever. Look at Sergio and Martin. Martin really lost out passing me and Gabriel. I thought he was closer than 3.5 seconds. Oh well.
1:38.715.
Whoosh. This is a fun track, but not one of my fastest. One more time out of the boot. Team moves far enough behind us to we don't have to let them by. Oh my goodness. Unless I... Oh boy. That was slidey. Whew. Well, 17. That was my goal. We got our goal.
Checker flag.
I mean... We made up...
You gotta do better than that.
Yeah, we do have to do better than that. That's true. We made up 6 spots. I think they were all freebies. Oh no, we did overtake Ola. So they're... There's a bit. We did get some passing. We were closing in on Mark and Adnan before our moment. I don't know if Dario was... No, Dario was on the lead lap up there, P14. So until he passes the pace car... yeah, there you go. Okay, so everybody's gone. Again, if you're driving and you want some free SR, some free safety rating, incidents count until everyone's past the finish line. So by keeping driving, I got some corners of free SR. Of course, had I gotten in an accident, then that would have been bad for me. But now if I get in an accident, it doesn't really matter. The game won't score it. Man, oh man. Okay, so these tires are... the last couple corners, the last couple laps, that corner has been really sketchy. Really sketchy. Whew. R-E-O.
Gates up. Loaded. Hold it.
Spotter doesn't sound particularly happy,
We're
but...
not gonna get back across. Just park it there. Go vehicle, go vehicle.
Oh boy.
Road speed.
Alright, so here we are ready for the start. Jiusu is aggressive. First lap he tried to dive bomb. Oh, sorry. Here's the start. Well, why are we focusing on Rob? There's Rob, P12. Or P14, number 12. Well, here's everybody. We'll do everybody at first. And then we'll go to the Muppet montage. So everybody made it through turn 1 safe. When did it start happening? Gabriel! Yeah, he spun coming out of the boot on first lap. And that's what happens. Oh, this is where we had synchronized spinning, Ola, and Spear. Todd Herner, we saw him, he had an accident. Oh, he hit. Oh! Whoa! Let's, things happened there. We had Todd, Adnan, Dario was ahead, and Daryl Rooney, who also had to retire. Okay, so let's check this out again. Todd is the John Player special here. There's Adnan in the Arawak, and Rooney is number 22, the red 22. He comes in and he hits Adnan, and then Rooney gets caught up again, and Todd goes, oh man. Adnan was, I told you he was damaged after that, but boy, he was lucky to keep going. And then the 2 cars were upside down. And we only saw, when I drove by, that was me driving by. We saw the 1 car drive by. Wow. Jiusu hits the curbs, and boom. Oh boy. Don't get over in front of anybody. Okay, so that's good. Masson, we saw he had to tow and take off. Oh. So nothing was wrong with Masson. I think he had a personal emergency or something. Did he just take the wrong course? No. I think he just had a maybe something at home. He had to quit the race. That's unfortunate. Maybe he was sick or something. Gilles, I think on Perigi, and that it was never going to happen. He was too far back, I think. Hola! Ooh, oh, he's following me there, and he went wide. Okay, so there you go. Ola was working hard trying to chase me down. Nicola. Oh, gets hit by Sergio. Goes wide. He's got damage. Spear. It's so slow. That's so slow there. I was just like, please slow down, slow down. The car would not slow down enough. Oh, and there's Robert Simpkins. I think he just tapped the wall. And he tapped the wall again. Robert had to quit. So 2 taps of the wall. And it's still showing Robert again. I think he's on the grass. Now he's on the... Oh, yeah. So that was a mare of a lap. 2 taps on the wall, and yeah, just could not survive that. It was... Things are happening. Yeah, he's just driving. Oh. That's when you just struggle to get back to the pits, and I hate it in that. When you struggle to get back to the pits and then something else happens. Steve, looks like he went a little wide there. I was careful not to go wide there because you can get spun off and crashed if you go too far wide. There's Todd. He went too far wide. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I said. I said, right before that, I said Steve went too far wide. I avoid that spot, and look, Todd hit the same spot. There's a little touch of grass right at the end of the runoff there, and if you hit it wrong, it'll send you into a death little twirl like that. Yeah, so that got Todd. And then showing Todd again, so I'm guessing something else happened. Yep. Oh, jeez. Oh! Todd just took somebody else out. Todd. That's unfortunate. Alessandro. Oh, he's going over that same spot. Yeah, see, his car bounces. If you are not careful, that'll throw you out. Steve. Anything? Oh, this is the end of the... No, this is lap 24. I don't know what that was. And then just the little curbs. And that's that. Well, there you go. From P23 on the grid up to P17. Canducci started at P14 and finished P13. So we only finished 4 spots behind Rob. And actually, looking at the times, I don't think we were that far behind Rob on track. Oh no, that's Dario in P14. Rob finished P13, so he would have been 30 seconds, about a second a lap ahead of us, I think. So I don't think we did too bad. It's hard to calculate because they don't give you your times when you're a lap down, so it's hard to know how far of a lap down were we. I mean, how far ahead was Steve was on this lap, so it's hard to figure out. But that was pretty good. Hope for a little bit more, but hey, P17, you can't complain about that. Well, wait a second, you can't complain. But six positions made up. We did get that overtake on Ola. That was all on lap 1, so that was a lot of fun. Those early laps were good. We had some overtakes and some battles there. All right. Thanks for watching Lotus 79. At Watkins Glen. We'll leave you with a little spear action in the Dr. Pepper machine. Oh, it's still chilly here, but join us next time for more Lotus 79 action. Hey, and don't forget to hit that big S for that subscribe. That would be very generous of you. And click on one of these videos. Either another one of our racing videos or something else that might suit your fancy. Thanks for watching. See you next time.